let's get right into this review for the SpongeBob movie Search for SquarePants. Alright, so this SpongeBob movie is directed by Derek Drymon. I have to say, I can't remember the last time I watched SpongeBob at home. This was a huge part of my childhood while growing up, and I have a lot of fond memories watching this on a daily basis. Now, I don't believe there were any recent SpongeBob movie releases prior to this film, or at least not one that I know of. So this film is my reintroduction back into the classic world of Bikini Bottom. And I knew from the previews that this was one of those films I wanted to witness at the theaters, even if it was solely for nostalgia's sake. And now that I watched the film in its entirety, what did I think about the cinematic package here? This was a pretty darn solid cinematic experience. To start with the positives, the heart and soul of SpongeBob definitely lives in this film. It honestly felt like no time had passed for me, and I was just jumping back into another goofy adventure with the iconic voice actors reprising these beloved characters just as I remembered them. Now, another positive was definitely the quality of the animations. It's so fun seeing the quirky ways the SpongeBob series has always animated the close-ups or silly faces these characters can produce. Everything in the visuals flowed so well throughout the various acts, and the modern CGI still encapsulated the iconic animations that make the core of SpongeBob in that fun and goofy way we are familiar with. As for the third core positive to this film, I thought the story was pretty darn solid. It's nothing super crazy, but it does leave for a solid SpongeBob journey with the Flying Dutchman, and I thought the pacing remained on point throughout the acts. The story also does come full circle by the conclusion, and I generally had a blast throughout the 1 hour and 28-minute runtime. I didn't find the story to drag at any point. Now, the film as a whole definitely contains a lot of predictable elements as the acts play out, but I didn't mind that all too much here. As for the only other gripe I had with this film, I do wish they utilized more of the iconic side characters that are part of this world rather than giving them subtle cameos. But it's honestly a minor complaint coming from me, as I just haven't witnessed these characters in action for a very long time. And really, I don't have any real negatives worth mentioning. I think the previews do a great job in showcasing what you can expect. A solid SpongeBob experience through and through. My final score for the SpongeBob movie Search for SquarePants is 8.5 out of 10. This was a really solid film, and I got the exact nostalgia I was craving for and witnessed a solid, high-energy story. The themes did come full circle by the end of the story, and this undoubtedly was a justified movie-going experience for me. Anyways, thanks for checking this review out. There'll be more coming during these winter holidays, so stay tuned for that. Like and subscribe if you haven't done so already, and I shall see you on my next upload. Until then, stay safe out there, and peace.